TJ Jefferson's top 5, his big-ass grab bag.
What in the world is in that bag? What you got in that bag?
All right, kaboom. Guess you stepped in the room like we always do at this time. I'm going to make this one quick, guys. Just want to, kind of recap a little WrestleMania weekend for you. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody over at Peacock for inviting me to the Yellowstone suite. What they did, Rich, is they took a suite. They kind of tricked it out, made it look like Montana, looked like you were in a bunkhouse, and it was great, man. They had, the drinks were flowing, had a little whiskey, had some beer, had some finger foods. They had all the little condiments, had Dallas Cowboy stars on top of them. And everyone in attendance is getting cowboy boots from Wild Bill's Western Wear.
Damn.
I'm telling you, it was a setup, man. It was great. And I had to stunt real quick, Rich. I'm just going to tell you this. I was live streaming this. Somebody was on the comments making comments and went, "Oh, you're way up in the nosebleed section." And I took offense. I had to stop him real quick and say, "Nah, baby, I'm in a suite. Don't play me like that."
Nice.
So anyway, I had to do that. But shout out to everybody.
A big stadium. It's huge,
yeah,
man.
It's huge. So shout out to everybody at Peacock, and thank you so much for having me. Also, shout out to my man Chuck Kingsbury from WWE for looking out. It was a great time. All right, now let's get to this top 5 real quick. I dug in the big ass grab bag. Going to give you my 5 favorite things. Coming at number 5, I was never a fan of Johnny Knoxville and Jackass. That just wasn't my jam back in the day. But Johnny Knoxville had a match against Sami Zayn, and it delivered. If you were a fan of Jackass, and everything that you liked was in this, that big hand that they would slap people with. We had mouse traps. We had tasers, stun guns. All the Jackass crew came out. I always thought that Hulk Hogan Slim and Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3 was the most impressive feat ever. No. Wee Man got in the ring and slammed Sami Zayn. It was amazing, and it was just a good time, and it was a good night, and these guys came through. I can't front. I wasn't expecting much, and they delivered. Coming at number 4, Pat McAfee. He had 2 matches. He beat Austin Theory, which is a big deal for Pat because Austin Theory is a star of the future. And then there were rumors, there were rumblings that Mr. McMahon would get back in the ring. I didn't believe it until it happened. He had a little impromptu match with Vince McMahon. It was fun. It was sloppy. It was fun, whatever. Pat lost that one, so he went 1-1, and then Stone Cold came out.
Like, what do you think? I mean, the boss in there, Pat killed it, man.
Yeah, he did a great job.
He did like some jump on the one like
onto the ropes.
Onto the ropes.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like I said, this is his 3rd match. He had 2 in NXT. Check him out. Great job by Pat.
What a
McAfee.
dream for him to be out there with Stone Cold too.
Absolutely.
I'm sure. All right, what else you got?
Coming in at number 3, we had the man Becky Lynch coming in last week. If you want to argue and say her and Bianca Belair had the best match of the weekend, I won't argue with you. These 2 women, they did their thing. It was a great match. A lot of psychology involved. A lot of throwback to their previous match. Bianca Belair, for the 2nd year in a row, walks out as champion. She's a star, man, and it's amazing to see. Coming in at number 2, friend of the show, Cody Rhodes made his return. And I just want to share this with you, Rich. 6 years ago, WWE didn't think Cody Rhodes was a star. So instead of him staying there, what he did is he left. He went on his own to prove them wrong. And he went from wrestling in front of 12,000 people every Monday and Friday to, I saw him with 150 people in an armory in Reseda wrestle. Okay, he did that. He went all over this country. He went all over the world. He helped build a competitor just to prove to them that he was main event worthy. And then he had his comeback, and it was amazing. That place went nuts. It's great to see him back. He proved them wrong, and he is a star. And coming in at number 1, 19 years after he lost to The Rock in WrestleMania, Stone Cold Steve Austin made his return. It was what we all wanted to see. We didn't want to see a wrestling match. We wanted to see a fight. Stone Cold still kicks ass, and he still drinks beer. He does them better than anybody on the planet. And 80,000 people lost their mind over 2 nights when that glass shattered and he came out. It was just a great moment. And like I said yesterday, for us to have that for free in this studio a few weeks ago, it was impressive and amazing. And man, I had a great time this weekend at WrestleMania. And if you were there, hit us up in our YouTube comments. Let me know what you thought.
There you go. And be positive, because TJ really doesn't want to hear from you otherwise.
He's going to read all of them.
Very honest. And while we're being honest, they didn't invite you to the suite. I invited you on our behalf to the suite, and they said okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know why you need to say that. No. We were having a feel-good moment. I was feeling good about myself. I was hyping them up. And then what you did is you didn't make me look bad. I think you made them look bad
I invited ourselves for us.
I'm just saying, well, regardless, thank you then, because it was awesome.
If not us, who, Rich?
I watched the first WrestleMania, and to be there at 38, great.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.